yo, what's the motherfucking deal? YouTube, this your boy Coach Dante in the building again with another video, man. Like I say, I'm on a spree and I'm started my series last night, I believe, on the top 32 quarterbacks. I did the top 30, I did the top 25 receivers, the top 25 running backs. I also did the top 11 tight ends. I did the top 25 cornerbacks, and now we are on the top 25 safeties in the National Football League. Again, shout out to everybody that's been putting that love out there. Shout out to Vic, EC3, ECG, Shout out to Key in the building. My boy Nightings. Shout out to you as well, man. You gave me some good ups on it. AK, Philly Halftime, all of you guys that liked it, my list. Appreciate you guys. Just try to put the best list out there as possible. But again, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with the list. But again, don't care. Just an opinion. Again, like I say, hey, make your list and let's see what's going to happen. But other than that, let's get right into the list. At number 25, I got Justin Reed. Justin Reed, the former Houston Texan at number 25 with the Kansas City Chiefs this year. 47 tackles, 2 interceptions, 19 targets. That's 78th in the National Football League. 13 receptions allowed, pretty good. 50.8 overall average grade for Justin Reed. Assistant on 17 tackles, forced it a fumble as well for Justin Reed. Justin Reed is a great physical safety. He's a great physical guy. Sometimes he has health issues. He doesn't stay on the field a lot. He's got to clean that up. He's got to clean those health issues up as well. He's got to clean those up. If he can stay on the field, he can be very much effective for this team. Number 24, I got old man Devin McCourty still out there doing his thing for the New England Patriots. Devin McCourty, PFF had him at 22. I have him at 24. Just think at this stage of his career, other guys are really better than when he better. And again, we got Devin McCourty, 45 tackles, 4 tackles, 3 interceptions. That is 11th in the National Football League. 22 targets, allowed catches, 10. Only allowed 10. Sick for Devin McCourty. 76 grade average, 76 overall grade. Unassisted tackles is 16. So number 23, I have Cam Crawley from the Washington football team. Number 23. They have Cam Crawley at 20. I have him at 23. Just have him 3 spots down for what PFF got him at right now. Like I say, these are guys on PFF, but like I say, I push them down a lot of spots. Sometimes I put them in the same spot that they at. I agree with them. But again, Cam Crawley has no interceptions. 73 tackles, was very much involved in tackling, pretty much. 56 targets, 7th in the National Football League. 34 receptions allowed for Cam Crawley. 69.4 grade for Crawley. 25 assisted tackles, 1 sack for Cam Crawley. So the next guy that we got, Antoine Winfield Jr. for Tampa Bay. Antoine Winfield, they got him at 21. I got him at 22. Just one spot behind. So Antoine Winfield, safety, 65 tackles, 2 interceptions, 32 targets. That is 40th in the National Football League. 23 receptions allowed. 86.1. Man, that dude was good this year. Was good last year. 20 tackles, assisting, 2 forced fumbles, 1 sack. Antoine Winfield did it all last year. Number 21, we got Jimmy Ward. From the San Francisco 49ers. They have him at 19. I have him at 21. A little couple of spots back. Jimmy Ward, 2 interceptions, 33 targets, 17 allowed catches, 17 catches allowed, receptions allowed, 54 tackles, 77 overall grade, assisted on 20 tackles, and 2 interceptions for Jimmy Ward. Number 20, Darrell Savage. Darrell Savage for the Green Bay Packers is number 20 that I got on my list. Number 20 is Darrell Savage Jr. Here we go. They got him at 18. I got him at 20. 48 tackles, 48 tackles, 2 interceptions, 44 targets, 29 receptions allowed, 59.7 overall grade for Darrell Savage. 11 assisted tackles for Darrell Savage right there. So again, good season pretty decent season by Darrell Savage right there. So we're gonna go with we're at number 19. I got Eddie Jackson at number 19. No, we had a down season, but I just believe Eddie Jackson is a better overall player for Eddie Jackson. He's a better overall player than most of these guys that I got in front of him for Eddie Jackson. I got Eddie Jackson at number 19, coming in at number 19 for Eddie Jackson. So Eddie Jackson is pretty solid. So number 18, they didn't pull up Eddie Jackson's stats, but I got him at 19. So number 18, I got Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson, who was a verted corner with the Houston Texans. He's a safety now, and he's been thumping with the Denver Broncos ever since, man. The guys just reverted to safety. The Texans moved him to safety a couple of years after he played cornerback. 76 tackles. That showed you, again, he's a thumper. What I was just saying, he's a thumper. He loves to hit. 1 interception, 32 targets, 24 receptions allowed for Kareem Jackson, 52 overall grade, and he got 1 sack. He assisted on 11 tackles for Kareem Jackson. Number 17, I got Kyren Willis. I got Kyren Willis from the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts has 7 Pro Bowlers on the team. Has 7 Pro Bowlers. Willis, 2 interceptions, 39 tackles, 19 targets, 14 receptions allowed for Willis for the Indianapolis Colts. 60.3, 17 assistant, 2 sacks. 2 sacks also contribute for Kyren Willis. Kyren Willis. So, number 16, Anthony Harris from the Philadelphia Eagles. Most people is not pleased for Philadelphia, not pleased with Anthony Harris. PFF got him at 13. I got him at 16. So Anthony Harris had a good year last year. I mean, he had 54 tackles, 1 interceptions, 40 targets. That is 32nd in the National Football League. 26 receptions allowed. PFF grade of 61. Assisted on 19 tackles. That means he was around the football and he forced a fumble. So Anthony Harris is a top 16 safety in the league. I know a lot of people don't like the safety position. They want another safety. But Anthony Harris is a damn good football player. PFF got him at 13. I got him at 16. And man, please be careful what you guys are watching on the football field. Come on now. We look at interceptions and everything. And most of the defense, he plays safety. He's not responsible for guys running over the middle all the time. He's not responsible for linebackers not doing their job. Again, Anthony Harris, they got him at 13. I got him at 16. Now, this is where it get interesting. 15, I got Budda Baker. I got Budda Baker for the Arizona Cardinals at number 15. At number 15, Budda Baker for the Arizona Cardinals. 67 tackles, 3 interceptions, 24 targets, 18 receptions allowed, 65 grade overall, unassisted of 29 tackles. God damn, he was all over the place. And you have 2 sacks for Budda Baker as well. So Budda Baker had a great season last year. Good job by Budda Baker right there. So again, we're going back to this safety position again. At number 15, at number 14, we got Jordan Poyer. Jordan Poyer for the Bills. We're going to see back-to-back Bills guys right here. A combination in the safety position. 61 tackles, 5 interceptions. That is first international top of first in the National Football League. With I'm gonna tell you in a minute. 27 targets, 13 receptions allowed, 78 overall grade, point 0.2 overall grade, unassisted on 20 tackles, 3 sacks for Jordan Poyer. Did it all, man. Jordan Poyer should actually be higher than this, but again, he's at number 14 for me, for Jordan Poyer. Number 14, we got number 13 again, Michael Hyde. Michael Hyde, his safety buddy. 56 tackles, 5 interceptions, tied with who? Jordan Poyer. You have 26 targets, 18 receptions allowed, and 82 overall grade for Michael Hyde. Assisted on 14 tackles, for 1 forced fumble and 1 sack for Michael Hyde. Number 12, I got Adrian Amos. Adrian Amos from the Green Bay Packers. Number 12. I probably should have put one of these guys over Adrian Amos, but Adrian Amos is a good guy, is a good player. Like I said again, PFF have him at number 9. I have him at number 12, 3 spots. I have him at number 12, 3 spots back, because like I said, I think guys are just really better. But like I say again, 76 tackles, so very good in the run game. Right there, a good tackler. 2 interceptions, 55 targets, 32 receptions allowed, a 74.7 grade. You have a 12 tackles assisted. You have 2 interceptions for Adrian Amos. We at number 11. I got Jamal Adams at number 11, just out of the top 10 for Jamal Adams. Again, Jamal Adams, 63 tackles, had pretty much a down year, had pretty much a down season, but he's in the top 11. 63 tackles, 2 interceptions, 45 targets, 26 receptions allowed. Yet a 60.1 PFF grade, and also assisted on 25 tackles for Jamal Adams. And so we entering in the top 10, you guys. Entering in the top 10. Number 10, Marcus May from the New York Jets, who is now a New Orleans Saints. They had him at number 7. I got him at number 10 for 32 tackles for Marcus May, 0 interceptions, 20 targets, receptions is allowed 13. That means he was much of a cover guy. He did very well in coverage when you needed him to. So the interceptions or the low numbers don't bother me. He did very well in coverage. That's what it tells you a lot about what Marcus May is right there. So 55.9 grade for Marcus May. Had 1 sack, 13 assisted for Marcus May. Number 9, we had Marcus Williams, who used to play for the Saints. Now he's with the Baltimore Ravens. He's gonna help out that defense. He's gonna help out that defense over there. Help out that defense with the Ravens. The Ravens are beefed up, man. I'm telling y'all, the Ravens are beefed up, are beefed up a lot. So hold on, what Marcus Williams at? What do I do? What do Marcus Williams at? Let's see, Marcus Williams. Oh, number 4. Marcus Williams was number 4 on PFF. I got Marcus Williams number 9. Marcus Williams, 57 tackles, 2 interceptions, 16 targets, only 8 receptions allowed. That shows a lot about his coverage skill. 80.1 average grade. You have 13 tackles, 13 unassisted, and you have a forced fumble for Marcus Williams. I had him a nominee as a top 5 guy So number eight, before we get to the top seven, John Johnson from Cleveland, man. The guy is very good, man. John Johnson had a heck of a year this year. John Johnson, 40 tackles, three interceptions, 29 targets, 19 receptions allowed. John Johnson, 68.7 overall. One forced fumble, one sack. He had assisted on 13 tackles for John Johnson. Heck of a year for John Johnson right there. So we go into the top seven for PFL. Number seven, not for PFL for my list, my bad. Number seven, we got Kevin Byard. We got Kevin Byard for number seven right here. Kevin Byard. For me, Kevin Byard is a pretty good safety. Like I say, they had him at number 12. I got him at number 7. They got Kevin Byard higher. I think Kevin Byard, again, Kevin Byard, 72 tackles, 5 interceptions. Again, tied with Jordan Poyer and with Michael Hyde from the Bills. 5 interceptions. This guy's a ball hawk. 49 targets. We had 30 receptions allowed. A 90 grade average for Kevin freaking Byard. He could have been in the top 5. Man, this is the highest grade right now that you got on Kevin Byard. Kevin Byard is good, man. Assisted on 13 of his tackles. 2 forced fumbles for Kevin Byard. 1 sack. The guy did it all for Tennessee, man. He did it all for Tennessee. Give some big ups to Kevin Byard, man. Kevin Byard is a fucking dog, man. So number 6, we got my guy that I respect, Harrison Smith for number 6. I got Harrison Smith for number 6 right now. 89 tackles. You can be versatile with this guy. You can put him at single high safety. You can put him in a box. He can tackle. About an 89 tackles. That's fourth right there. 1 interception. He had 27 targets, 20 receptions allowed. Grade 77.9 for Harrison Smith. Assisted on 22 of those tackles. 1 forced fumble, 3 sacks for Harrison Smith. By the way, like I said, he plays in the box a lot. Mike Zimmer plays him in the box a lot, where he blitzes him a lot as well. Harrison Smith coming in at number 6. Now, top 5 is coming up. Top 5. Respect this guy. Love this guy. Tyrann Mathieu was with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now he's with the New Orleans Saints. A Super Bowl champion for Tyrann Mathieu. They had him at number 11. I got him in the top 5. Tyrann Mathieu, 65 tackles, 3 interceptions, 47 targets, 35 receptions allowed, and 67.3 grade overall. 9 assisted. 1 sack for Tyrann Mathieu. 1 sack for Tyrann Mathieu. Again, Tyrann Mathieu goes back home to the New Orleans Saints, and like I say, where he played his ball at LSU. And number 4, we got Micah Fitzpatrick at number 4. They had Micah Fitzpatrick at 5. I got him at 4. 1 spot up for Micah Fitzpatrick. 96 tackles. Got all over the place. Is a thumper, can hit. 96 tackles, 2 interceptions, 41 targets, 25 receptions allowed, 59.8 average, 25 assisted, 1 forced fumble, and 1 forced fumble for Micah Fitzpatrick. The guy is a dog, man. You're a dog, Micah Fitzpatrick. Number 3, Derwin James at number 3. 76 tackles for Derwin James. 76 tackles, 2 interceptions, 58 targets, 35 receptions allowed. That is top 10. 78.1 grade. 37 assisted tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and 3 sacks for Derwin James. Did it all. Derwin James is a beast, man. Just got to keep him on the field. Just got to keep him healthy, man. Derwin James, you a dog, bro. You a dog, Derwin James. Number 2, Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates is my number 2 overall safety. 72 tackles, 1 interception, Um, 36 targets. He had receptions allowed is 30. 56.1 grade. Assisted on 15 tackles for just Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates is a pretty decent safety. I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me on Jesse Bates, but I don't care. He's a top three safety in my opinion. But again, the number one overall safety. Do we really have to say it? It's Justin Simmons. No further questions than that. Justin Simmons all over the place. 62 tackles, 5 interceptions. Again, tied with Jordan Poyer, tied with Michael Hyde, and tied with Kevin Byard. You have 47 targets, 29 receptions allowed, 74.8 grade overall. Kevin Byard had the highest grade at 90.8. He had the highest grade out of everybody. That's pretty solid, fucking good, man. We got 62 solo tackles and 13 assistant tackles right there. 1 sack for Justin Simmons. So that's the end of the safety video, man. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video, man. Really appreciate y'all. Next, we're going to get to the defensive tackle position, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Much love. Peace.